Hi, my name is Thomas Kim. In this session of video, I will share how to create DLL, dynamic link library, and how to share variables, functions, and classes between DLL and C++ client applications. I am currently using Visual Studio 2015, so whatever version of Visual Studio you are using, the procedure is actually identical or same. I create a simple solution. I will say Win32 console application. I will name it DLL client server solution, and I will name it CPP app. I am creating console application with the solution. Console application, I select it, click finish. Okay, I created a CPP console application. Now I create a DLL file, DLL project, click solution. If solution explorer is not displayed, you can click solution explorer like this. Then click solution explorer, add new project, select Win32 project, and name it my lib. I will just name like this. Click OK. Next, select DLL. Just select. If you want to support MFC and ATL, you can also select, but I will just do like this. Click finish. Actually, you can create more DLL files. This is for pure native C++ DLL, but you can create more like a C# DLL as well. If you want like a CLR library or some C# DLL, you can also create libraries like this. I will not talk about that in this session of video. After creating, this is library DLL file, and this is our application. Now right click the solution, properties. We are setting dependencies between two projects. Start project dependencies. Startup project is project dependencies. CPP application is this one, our client C++ program. This is our library. So select project dependencies. What it means is that if we make changes in my lib, then it will be CPP app, our client application will also be rebuilt. Click OK. Then here we will just test and build, just build. Control F5 or just build. So it built and it does nothing yet for the time being. I will let you know, help you understand the structure. I'm not sure its current folder. Let's check in which folder it was created. DLL how to, okay. Say here, tutorial, DLL how to here. This is our DLL client server solution. This is solution folder currently, and we have CPP application folder. This is CPP application folder. Then this is my lib application DLL source file folder like this. So when we build, we are currently using x86. This is solution platform. This is solution configuration. Okay, so currently it is built in debug folder like this. And if we change it to release, then if we compile again, then here in the solution, release build, release folder will be created. So when we build release configuration, on the solution folder, release folder will be created, and debugging folder. When we build debugging configuration, it will be built in debugging folder. Understanding the folder constructor, folder layout is actually needed. So if we change it to x64-bit version, then if we build and compile, then x64-bit folder will be created, debug here. And if we change it to release, then if we build, then x64 release folder will be created like this. Okay, so please understand the folder structure. Now we are making here, we select in the class view, we are going to add here a class, and I will say new item, new class. I will name it just the C++ class. Next, I will name VCTR. This is just class name, files like that. I create an empty class in our library. We will share this class with, we will consume this vector class in CPP APP. Before doing that, we need to make settings, right click, properties. We have to inform to CPP application the folder of this my lib. To do that, click here, general. We can set include here, but we can also set it here. So here, click edit. To access this folder, to access my lib folder, we need to create here, and also view macro like this here, and do like this, solution dir like this. What this macro means, if you want to understand what this macro means, please scroll down, then you can see solution dir. This is solution dir. Then it ends with a slash, backward slash. Then we can add one more thing here. You can say my lib. Then this is my lib folder. Then it will be resolved like this, because on the solution folder, this is our solution folder, this is our lib folder. So this folder path matches with this one. Okay, my lib. So we can access files here in case of include. Now select okay, but please select all configuration. Make sure all configuration, all platform. Okay, make sure all configuration, all platform. Also make sure this is added. If you forget to this part, this option, then you will have trouble. Okay, don't do this. You have to make sure this option is selected by default. Okay, do like this, apply, then okay. Also do not forget selecting all configuration, all platform. Then we can now access header files in this folder we create, for example here, and I will name it header file. I will name it like my lib.h. okay, I created. I will close all. Then I will open this file here, and we are going to define here one macro. We have to define macro here. Right click, properties, and of course select all configuration, all platform. Then come in the command prompt here. We are defining a macro like this in command line D, and say DLL build. You can actually define any macro, but you should do like this. And also there should not be blank space like this. You should remove blank space. Make sure all configuration, all platform, C++ command line. Click apply. Okay. Then at this point here, yes, we are defining some preprocessors. If not defined, if not def. Okay. If not defined, we are making ext. We are making a macro. For example, ext my lib. I will say like the ext. Ext means externally accessible or export. Okay, or I can say export or import. Okay, so I will name it like this: if not defined, and if, like this. Then here in this state we are using if not, if def or if not def. Okay, if def dll field we defined, else and if. Okay, so it means DLL is defined, means we are building this application. Then we define now. Okay, we define like this: DECL spec, declare spec 2 underscore. Okay, 2 underscore 1 2 DECL declare spec, like this. DLL, when we are building our own DLL, if we are building our own DLL, it should be DLL export. Okay, then we define like this. Otherwise, if DLL field is not defined, then we will use it import. Okay, DLL import. Also, we can, if DLL field is not defined, then we can use pragma comment lib. Then we are specifying my lib like this. Then we don't need to link our own library separately. Then it's done. Then we can define more declaration here. I will save it. So this part is very important. I will explain how to use this. For example, we are in our source file here. We are defining a function, a member variable, global variable. For example, int max size. For example, we are initializing like this, and if we want to share with this is in DLL file, and we want to copy it here, we are declaring it like this. Then we are using extern, right? Extern. But this is not accessible in this application. In our application, to make it accessible, we have to copy it like this here, right before variable name, like this. And we also have to copy this DLL. We actually have to DLL import or DLL export. We have to say DECL SPEC DLL import. In case we are importing, I mean, when we build, it should be DLL export, but when we consume this variable, it should be DLL import. To handle that properly, we just do like this. Sorry. Like this. And we have to copy it once again in source code here, like this. Save them. Now we build it. Let's build just project only. Missing semicolon DLL max. Oh, we have to include this file, my lib. Okay, save it. Now we rebuild only DLL. Okay, it's built. Now we can access it here, and our main program, we have to include my lib. Okay, now we can access, and this variable name is max size here, std, and there. You can say we need to include IO stream. Okay, save them, and max size. We actually defined the max size in our DLL file. In our DLL file here, we defined it and we declared it. But we used this dllimport macros. Then we access in our source file. Now build and run. Control F5. See, fatal error cannot open. Okay, we forget one thing more. We have to make settings here. Right click, properties, and here include directory here, and make sure all configuration, all platform. Then library folder, we have to make changes here, and display macro, add one. We are adding like this: solution dir. Solution dir ends with semicolon, so we need a slash int dir. So what is int dir? Int dir, you can find it, int dir. This is int dir debug. It changes depending on platform and configuration. So apply. Make sure all configuration of platform. Then apply. Okay. Then we rebuild and run. Control F5. Now it works successfully. What we do? What it means? What it means is that we are accessing. What it means is that we are accessing this folder, this output folder. Okay. So this value will change depending on configuration. For example, if we change it to release, for release x64, this macro's value of this macro 64, and release, then this value will be changed depending on. See, this is 64 release. It automatically changes this macro. If we change it to Win32 release, then this value will be changed. So, solution release. So this way we set macros. We can use both 32, Win32. We can change arbitrarily. Then it works. Now rebuild. Now we share the variables. Okay, succeed. We share the variable from library here, and now we want to share class. Okay, in case of class, we defined it here. Now we need to include in clud my lib. Okay, then we need to my lib here. We need to decorate with this here. We have to where is the class part here? We have to decorate like this. Save. Okay. In CPP part, we also need to decorate here. All functions should be decorated. Then yes, done. Because we included in this file, we included this file, so everything will be working. And I will create one function here. Private void, and for example double x y z, and I create one class more. I'll just vector visit here, double x double I double j double k I will add one more vector here. I need to copy it. Okay, then we need to set I'll name mx my. I'm trying to demonstrate how to share your class, and here mx I can just say xyz, x y z x y z. Okay, save it. Then we are defining a function, friend function. We can define friend function here. For example, we define here. We can declare a friend function. Let me just include IO stream. I included IO stream here, and we can define functions. Friend, std, IO stream, operator, and std stream os constant vctr b. We declared a function here, friend function. We declared a friend function. Then we copy. We have to define it here. Let's define it here. Then we don't need it. Then we can put it here. If we want to share it, then std as os vmx vmy vmz. Okay, return os. Okay, save it. We probably, okay, let's try it. We have to declare it. It is actually declared here. So save all and build. Here we need to include vctr, then vctr b std cout v std, and there. Okay, now run. Control F5. It has problem operator redefinition linkage error. It means I have placed it wrong place. Here, save it. Now let's try. It doesn't work. Let's put it here. Build. Sorry, it doesn't work. I will just remove friend. I'll remove the friend and save it. I'm not sure. Let's try another way here. std string to string. cd o string os. We need to include the stream, include stream. Then here mx my mz, then return os string. Then here we can do like this, v to string. Okay, now let's build, and we need to put it example constant. Now let's build and run. It doesn't work. Let's try it. I change it order. Oh, output strings here. All stream. I made a mistake here. All stream. Okay, it works. I made a mistake here. What's my mistake? I think it works. I made a mistake. Actually, I'll change it back to and friend. Save it. Okay. Redefinition, different linkage. Redefinition. Let's try like this. Friend. Okay, it works. Okay, say I put it here and here. I think I can put it here too. Just right before function name. This is return value. This is function operator name. Let's try it if it works. Saved. Now let's run. No, it doesn't. You have to do this. Okay. Then you also have to remove this. Then you can share your friend function too. Okay. So you can here we use vector defined in DLL files. We also use this is operator from this file in DLL files. So everything seems to be working. We share the class. Now if we want to share a function, for example, if we want to share a function, int sum, int a, int b, for example, we are trying to create a function int s equals 0 for int a I equals a, I less than b, plus plus I, s I, return s. Please note that to use this function, I will declare it like this, and I will use it to in front of function name, and I also need it extra. Let's try it. I'm not sure, I don't need it. Let's try it if it works or not. My lib here, and we have to use this. Now let's call it sum here. Sum. Okay, let's run it. Okay, it works. So we defined some function in this file in DLL library here, and we declared this function. We declared it here, header file. In header file like this. Actually, I don't think we need extern here in this case, and this is also optional, and everything will be actually working fine. Or we can put it in front. Let's try it. Revealed. No. It should be extern. Otherwise it is declared as okay. Let's review it. Okay, everything built. I hope you understand how to use and declare variables and libraries, DLLs. Then when you release your product, for example, when you release your product, I will make release build and build. Okay, here this is release folder. You have to always put your exe and DLL in the same folder like this. I hope you understand and enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.